Well, hello once again, my friends, and my fellow historians, and my fellow lovers of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I'd like to welcome you to another video. This is November, and this is the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the beautiful Edmund Fitzgerald. And what I want to show you guys today is we're going to talk about the bell. I'll show you where I got it from, who made it, as well as some history when it comes to the bell itself and the beautiful story that they have in regards to the crew and the crew's families. All right, let's take a look now. And I had seen this, and at first I didn't really have any plans to get it. I was thinking, well, it's 3D printed, and it just out of respect for the Edmund Fitzgerald, I thought to have a little representation of the bell would be nice. I want to take it apart and show it to you really quick. So it is 3D printed. You can see the colored plastic used. So the frame, as it would have looked on the top, the bell wheelhouse of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And again, this is 3D plastic. You can tell by looking at the bell itself. Again, it is 3D printed. You can tell by looking at the lines. I don't have a 3D printer, so I'm not able to do this. You can see the lines in it. I was thinking about sanding it down and spraying more of a finish on it to make it look like the brass, but we'll see. You can see the ship's name, the Edmund Fitzgerald. When you look on the inside, again, you can tell it's 3D printed. There's no little ball. I don't know what that part is called, but the little ball that hits the sides to make the ring. But it's still a charming little representation of the bell that they ended up bringing up from the Edmund Fitzgerald to honor the crew and the families. And they didn't just bring this up, they put one down on the ship to replace it with the names of the crew members that were on the ship when it went down on November 10th, 1975. So what I want to do right now, I prepared a little special little clip to show you guys a little bit of history about the bell, the recovery of the bell, and the replacement of the bell that's currently on the ship right now. The recovered bell from the SS Edmund Fitzgerald is made of bronze and weighs 200 pounds and has a diameter at the base of 21.5 inches. The bell was recovered on July 4th of 1995. The expedition was conducted jointly with Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society, the National Geographic Society, the Canadian Navy, the Sony Corporation, and the Sault Ste. Marie Tribe of Chippewa Indians. The bell is now on display in the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum at Whitefish Point as a memorial to her lost crew. The Whitefish Point is located at the extreme southeastern end of Lake Superior. It is a critical turning point for all vessel traffic entering and leaving the largest of all the Great Lakes. The Whitefish Point Light Station was established by Congress in 1849. Since then, a life-saving beacon has illuminated these dangerous waters for mariners continuously. Today, the Whitefish Point, the light, is the oldest operating lighthouse on Lake Superior. The present light tower was constructed in 1861 during Abraham Lincoln's administration. The museum once a year holds the Shipwreck Museum's Edmund Fitzgerald Memorial Ceremony. This is 2025, and this is marking the 50th anniversary. The Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society will hold an outdoor public remembrance service for the 50th Edmund Fitzgerald Memorial at Whitefish Point on Monday, November 10th, 2025 at 2 p.m. On the bottom, below that, you can see the 7 p.m. live stream link, and this is going to be for the family members. A ceremony for the family members only will take place at 7 p.m. Under no circumstances will the evening ceremony for the family members of the Edmund Fitzgerald be open to the public. The Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society will live stream the special event on Monday, November 10th of 2025 at 6:30 p.m., remembering the 29 men who lost their lives 50 years ago on the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Called to the last watch, Captain Ernest M. McSorley. John H. McCarthy. James Pratt. Michael Armagost. John D. Simmons. Eugene W. O'Brien. John J. Powiak. Thomas D. Borgeson. Ransom E. Cundy. William J. Spangler. Bruce L. Hudson. David E. Weiss. Robert C. Rafferty. Alan G. Coleman. Frederick J. Beecher. Nolan F. Church. George J. Hall. Edward F. Bindon. Thomas E. Edwards. Carl A. Peckall. Mark A. Thomas. Paul M. Rebot. Russell G. Haskell. Oliver J. Champeau. Blaine H. Wilhelm. Ralph G. Walton. Thomas Benson. Joseph W. Mays. Gordon F. McClellan. Ringing in remembrance of all mariners lost on the Great Lakes. And ringing for Gordon Lightfoot.
It should also be worth noting that when the bell was removed, they had put a memorial bell in its place. This memorial bell has all of the names of the 29 crew members engraved. I wanted to show you the little representation of the bell. Now, I had gotten this off of Amazon, and if you guys are curious, I'll put the link in the description. I don't know if they sell off of the website, but I'll put it up if you guys want to check it out. So this is the roller3d.com, where history and technology meet. And something you may or may not know is actually the cook who is responsible for keeping the bell clean, polished, and in great condition, and sounding beautiful. But my friends, again, I want to thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. To explain a little bit on the bell and its history, as well as some of the tribute that they put on a new bell with all of the crew members that are on it, to honor those that were lost on November 10th of 1975. So the next video I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the Roller 3D Edmund Fitzgerald. So my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, I'll talk to you guys soon.